show you how to install one of our stock hardtails. This is a 2-inch stretch. The method we're going to show you here will work on an Ironhead to Evo. It's going to be the same with the stock tire width kit, 180-200 or the 250 tire series. All your kits will come complete with the axle and adjusters. And first of all, you want to get your frame stripped down to pretty much your motor. So roughly what you want to do when you get your hardtail in the mail, with your motor bolted in with the rear motor mounts and the front motor mounts, you can get rid of the top motor mount and not worry about it right now. These motor mounts are going to bolt to the back of your motor once you get this completely lined up the way it needs to be. Just set it up here next to the motorcycle and eyeball the back of your motor with this and with your motor mounts. And just roughly look at your frame. You see where it needs to be cut off, but I suggest make your cuts a little bit long just to make sure you can finesse it, once you're done. Because what we're going to do now is after I've marked it, you're going to pull the motor out and we're going to sawzall the back half of the frame in. I suggest drilling about a 5/16 hole in here just to plug weld it. So when you run your bead around it, you can actually plug weld it up in here and just get a little bit more penetration. Okay, now you're to the point, once you get all that cut off, get it deburred, you're gonna slide the hardtail in here. Now a lot of times down here on the bottoms, I don't know if you can see how this is a little bit misaligned. Once you cut your frame up, a lot of this stuff is gonna spring just because it has tension on it from where it was welded before. So sometimes, don't be alarmed if you have to throw a clamp on it and pull anything together. When you're dropping your hardtail in, if you go in the backbone first up there a little bit, when you get to this angle, you'll bring these into the bottom rails a little bit easier. Just clamp it. At this point, you want to go ahead, throw your motor back in, and get everything bolted up, secured. You've got the back of the motor and the motor mounts on the hardtail. Everything's bolted up really nice, smooth, there's no gaps. So sometimes when you get our hardtail kits, we drill these motor mounts so tight tolerances, they may not line perfectly up with your motor, but we do that just so you can drill these out a little bit and make them fit to your motor. So the front motor mount's bolted up and ready to go. So now it's time to put some nice tack welds on this so we can take it back apart. Now at this point that it's fully welded, you really don't need to grind your welds down, because once this is built, you got your gas tank on, the motor's in, you can't see these anyways. The outside of your weld is actually a lot of structure of your weld anyways. But this kit is just a hardtail only. Our full kits would come, it would have the oil tank already mounted, the battery tray already mounted, and it would come with a rear fender. All of our parts that we have, that we build here, go along with this. The seat pan kits, we have taillight kits, license plate brackets. We can do as much on this kit before you buy it as you need us to do. At this point, it's just pretty much time to build and make your bike look cool.